Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jojo. What's up? What's up? So I am recording after many days, and in my last session, I covered some of Umair's music videos from Rockstar Without a Guitar, and then you guys said cover the documentary that Spotify Pakistan has done on him, and I was like, what is a documentary? I think I saw a clip or a reel or something, maybe a small bit of it on um Instagram, and I think I commented there. Anyway, let's. I mean, he doesn't really do this thing, right? Interviews, or at least not on Zoom. That's what he tells me. So I think this is good. This is good. We can see what his journey is about and at least comment on it a little bit, है ना? Oh, Raftar has commented here. Thank you, Umair. तू बहुत ज़रूरी है. Yes, we agree. We absolutely agree. Because भाई साहब ने तो at his age सब change कर दिया. जज्बात बदल गए, हालात बदल गए. Right. Anyway, chalo, let's get into it. It's about almost 7 minutes long. 1, 2, 3, play.
मतलब मुझे पता था कि हाँ यही है और यही मुझे करना है। कुछ भी मतलब कुछ भी पॉसिबल, आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो, करते रहना और आगे जाके फ्यूचर इंशाल्लाह फिट होगा। मेरा नाम उमैर है और मैं कराची से हूँ। मैं एक म्यूजिशियन हूँ और बस चल रहा है।
I'm at the top, मुझे खौफ सिर्फ रब का है। वो मुझसे भी ऊपर, वो मुझ पे नजर रखता है। वो ये मंसूबे सुन के बेशक मुझ पे हंसता है, बेहिसाब दे के फराख दिली पर रखता है। वो जानता है फर्श के खुदा मेरे खिलाफ, वो मेरी खातिर आसमान खाली रखता है। I did this rap shit for kids with dreams, you see। वक्त की फितरत यही कि वो बदलता है।
ये भी हमारा
जब ये पैदा हुआ था इतना प्यारा था माशाल्लाह। मैं कहती हूँ कि आँख नहीं ठहरती इसी के ऊपर।
अपनी पढ़ाई पे जब इनका एडमिशन मैं करवाने गई तो इनका स्केचिंग की बेस पर ही इनका एडमिशन हुआ था। फिर करते करते कंप्यूटर इनके वालिद लेके आए तो उसमें माशाल्लाह इन्होंने थोड़ा बहुत हाथ करने शुरू किए, मारने ज़रा।
ये अक्सर बैठ के उसके म्यूज़िक के लिए कि वो प्रोग्राम इसने इंस्टॉल किया कहीं से, कहाँ पता नहीं कहाँ से किया था।
हम कहते हैं पता नहीं हर वक्त कंप्यूटर पे बैठा रहता है, हर वक्त कंप्यूटर पे बैठा रहता है। अब अंदर की बात का पता नहीं है, अंदर अंदर क्या बन रहा है।
No. एक बार to do list
मैंने 2016 में स्टार्ट किया था। मैं कोई 13-14 साल का हूँगा। मतलब उस टाइम पे 2016 में पता है आपको, ज़रा हाउस बहुत इन था ना, मार्टिन गैरिक्स, हार्डवेयर बहुत सीन चल रहा था। तो वहाँ से मैं देख के बहुत हाउस बनाना शुरू हुआ। लेकिन मुझे जो मैं म्यूज़िक सुनता था वो बहुत ही ज़रा डिफरेंट था। यंग सिंगर्स।
एक एम्बिशियस बच्चा नहीं होता, मतलब आपका एक फैन होता है और आप
Stop. Did he just laugh there? Sorry. Play.
आपको मतलब बहुत सारे मैसेजेस कर रहा होता है। मैंने देखा है, मैंने बोला इसकी, मैंने डिस्प्ले पिक्चर देखी तो इतना सा बिल्कुल ना छोटा सा बेबी जो है ना, मैंने बोला कि यार क्रेजी, मतलब और उसका कॉन्फिडेंस ऐसे कि कहना है वर्क विथ यू ब्रो। और उसने मुझे जो है ना लिंक भेजा हुआ अपना, मैंने उसकी बीट सुनी एंड दे वर प्रीटी गुड। द फर्स्ट सॉन्ग वी डिड विद हिम वाज असली है।
असली है वो तो मैं कभी नहीं भूल सकता।
और इंतज़ार में सारी रात सोए नहीं, ऐसे बैठे हुए।
मेरे
First song.
गूज़बम्स ही थे उस पूरी रात में, बस बैठा हुआ था कि ये क्या हो रहा है।
तो उस वक्त वाकई मैं खुद बयान नहीं कर सकती कि मुझे नहीं था अंदाज़ा कितना सा बच्चा मेरे इतना बड़ा काम इसने किया कैसे।
हफ्ता हुआ था, 3-4 दिन हुए थे। वो गाना नंबर 1 ट्रेंडिंग पे था यूट्यूब पे पाकिस्तान में।
जब मैंने शेयर किया इसके साथ वो गाना, ये क्रेजी हो गया। फिर इसको मैंने बताया, सारा प्लान बताया कि ये इस पे जो है, जो नेजो भी ये कर रहा है, ये कर रहा है, और ये सबका जो है ना मतलब क्रेजी फ़ैन था। तो उसके लिए एक ऐसी थी कि मतलब तो इसका डेब्यू यहाँ से हुआ था।
अब एकदम मेरा फ़ोन बज रहा है ना, इंस्टा मेरा बिल्कुल ही फट रहा है, नोटिफिकेशन आ रहे हैं कि वो उमैर हो 15 साल का, ये क्या हो रहा है एकदम से। तो वो एक बहुत बूम था, उससे बहुत मुझे मोटिवेशन हुई, बहुत इंस्पिरेशन मिली और काम करने की। अब मैं बिल्कुल वो हो गया कि यार अब इसको ये पेस पकड़ के रखनी है।
जो भी बीट भेजेगा ना, वो बीट भेज के बोलेगा ये मेरी लाइफ की बेस्ट बीट है, ये मेरी तला भाई, ये मेरी लाइफ की बेस्ट बीट है, और ये और वो, और इस पे आप ये कर दें, ये कर दें, वो कर दें। फुल ऐसे इसकी एनर्जी होती थी। तो वो एक चीज़ ना मुझे बड़ी वो करती थी कि यार दिस किड वांट्स टू ग्रो।
क्या सीधे बात हो गई?
Six shot one take one. मुझे पता है उसने कहा
Oh.
होगा कि हमने उसकी बहुत हेल्प की है और ये और वो, which is it's right, but उसने मेरी बहुत हेल्प की है. In this room we spent so much time. वो बस बीट्स पे है और मैं लिख रहा हूँ and मतलब हम जब साथ मिलते हैं तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि we are this force कि हम एक दूसरे की जो crazy ideas है ना उनको support करते हैं. I just think यार
So
अभी उसने
important.
बहुत कुछ और अचीव करना है. अभी उसने इतना अचीव किया हुआ है at this age.
तो वैसे ही करते करते कनेक्शंस बनते गए, रफ्तार, सीधे मौत, प्रभदीप, और बस वो कनेक्शंस की बात है. लेकिन मेन जो था ना, मेन कैरेक्टर जो मेरी लाइफ में है, अगर वो ना होता तो ये कुछ भी ना होता. वो तला यूनुस है, तला अंजुम है, जो कि भाई, तो यहाँ से सिस्टम सब स्टार्ट हुआ था.
Main characters.
Usually everyone knows कि producers को आप जो है इतना वो credit नहीं देते. People don't even know who produced the song. तो उस end से मेरा वो था कि he should get that recognition.
सबको पता है कि भाई वो बंदा कौन है. उसका काम ही मतलब समझें बोलता है अपने आप में ना. इट्स वेरी लाउड, और जितना
Fine.
वॉल्यूम वो फेंक रहा है काम का, जिस हिसाब से वो फेंक रहा है, इट्स नॉट ईजी.
मैंने पिछले साल 150-160 गाने रिलीज़ किए थे. 2016 में जब मैंने शुरू किया था म्यूज़िक, तब इतना नहीं सोचा हुआ था कि यहाँ तक सीन पहुँचेगा. बीट्स बना रहा था, रोज़ नए लोगों को रीच आउट कर रहा हूँ. मैंने अपनी पहली बीट शायद 1000 रुपये की बेची होगी. तो आपको नहीं पता होता कि आगे 4 सालों में क्या हो रहा है. तो अब शुरू से ही मेरे पास जिस बंदे का साथ था, तला यूनुस, तला अंजुम, जो कि भाई JJ47, ये सब मेरे साथ के लोग हैं.
जब आपको पोटेंशियल दिख जाता है,
Iconic.
इनिशियली मेरा तो हमेशा से यही रहा था कि मतलब आई वांटेड मतलब एवरीवन टू बी आउट देयर एंड उनको वो रिकग्निशन मिले. इवन इफ यू लिसन टू हिप हॉप, यू आर अ पार्ट ऑफ द फैमिली. इट्स लाइक दैट.
फैंस मुझे बड़ा अजीब सा लगता है, पता नहीं क्यों. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि सब दोस्त हैं मेरे जो सुन रहे हैं. तो अगर वो लोग ना होते तो शायद कुछ भी ना होता. मतलब अगर कोई सुनता ही नहीं तो मैं क्या ही कर रहा होता, तो मैं क्यों ही बनाता ये सब. तो अभी भी कभी कभी लगता है कि मैंने बहुत जल्दी एल्बम बना दी है. इसके नाम में ही सब पूरा मैसेज है
नहीं.
कि आपको रॉकस्टार बनने के लिए गिटार की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जो मैं साउंड चाहता था शुरू से, वो चीज़ आ रही है. तो तब मैंने फ़ैसला किया था कि हाँ, मैं एल्बम कंटिन्यू करूँगा और मैं इसको एल्बम की उसमें लेके जाऊँगा. जो मेरे फेवरेट म्यूजिशियंस थे, जो मुझे लगते हैं जिनके साथ मुझे काम करना चाहिए, जो मेरी साउंड पे कैसे आएंगे, तो मैं उनको अपने बस साउंड पे लाया और बस प्रोसेस चलता रहा. 1 साल के अंदर अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह निपट गया सारा और लोगों के सामने. मेरा बस सबके लिए यही है कि बस लगे रहो. यंगस्टर्स का वो गाने ना आपने सुना ही होगा, तो बस लगे रहो और रुकना नहीं है कभी भी, क्योंकि बहुत चीज़ें आती हैं, बहुत रुकावटें आती हैं, लोग बहुत कुछ बोलते हैं, लेकिन वही लोग कि फिर बच्चे आके आपको बोलते हैं बिग फैन. तो ये बस रुकने वाला काम नहीं है. हो गया सारा.
Yeah. भाई साहब रॉक स्टार बन के बैठे हैं पूरा, in full black with the glasses. I like it. I like it. Leather jacket and everything. Very cute. Okay, so 1 second. What have I been saying this whole time? How is he so young? There was a reel, and I think he took like bits of my voice there for that interlude thing. Na? I was like, he's so young. It's again, and I know Rohan laughed at me when I talked about this in our I think it was the 2023 wrap up video, where I was like, Umair's an old soul. Don't laugh, you guys. I know y'all are giggling. Just stop it. Just wait. Here we are. He's an old soul because when you can tap into something that you have not been trained in at a very young age, when no one in your family दूर दूर तक कुछ भी लेना देना है म्यूजिक से, which clearly we saw in this, नहीं था, और उसने खुद like सॉफ्टवेयर डाउनलोड करके शुरू किया experimentation. It is some other space and some other place that you're channeling it from. Anywho, don't laugh. Take it how you want, but that's what I think. He's an old soul and he tapped into that. And also, like, when you're so young, you're 13, you're a child. First of all, you're a child. And and you are so what happens is people who also find their like calling towards music or music production much later, probably after 18, 19, 20, in their 20s, they become like serious about it and take it up as a professional thing and all of that. I feel like when you're younger, there's like no stress, worldly stress, on your mind. You're just going to school. That's it. That's your life, right? and you are also like baggage free when it comes to other emotional spaces and things. So I feel like that kind of a very peaceful place to like create from might be, let me take this thought where I think I wanted to land, is might be a slightly more struggle-less thing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of musicians, while they're producing or making something, there's a bit of a struggle sometimes. I feel like this is just like, and I feel like that is another big reason, if you get what I'm saying, that is another big reason for him to be churning out stuff with this much volume, which Jokhe himself said. You know, Jokhe said कि वो easy नहीं है इस volume पे, इस quality का काम. So most people who are churning out high quantity, a lot of time the quality suffers and dips. With him, it's quality with quality maintained, and that is not easy to do. And I trying to decipher and figure out how that's possible. My like one explanation or thing that I can come up with is that when you're creating at such a young age, there is a lot of other stuff on your mind that is not present in your life. That is, you know, you're kind of stress free in a lot of other life spaces that older people have to think about. So that kind of clears the clutter a lot in your mental space, I feel. I could be wrong about this. I could be totally off. But that was my one thought there. And look at him. That picture that popped up of the kid who's messaging Tala Yunus, that kid, he's right. It literally looked like a child. That him in that picture. He's messaging him, bro, I want to work with you. It's so cool. That's, I mean, gotta admire that. And that's another thing. I don't think he really thought that I'm so young, no one's gonna take me seriously. He just has the passion for it, and he just has the drive for it, more importantly. And he, things like age and all don't even factor into his mind. They don't factor in. It's just like, I know my work is good, so let me just hit up the guy who's my idol and the guy whose music I've loved all these years and send it to him. I don't think he really cares that I'm so young, he won't take me seriously. Because if you have those kind of doubts holding you back, then you're never really gonna, like, if you don't ask, the answer is always no, right? And I think at a younger age, you're also so like, so what if he says no? That space is a very powerful space to be in. So, you know, he was clearly in that very powerful space and said, I'm just gonna send people my beats. And every time he sends a beat, he's like, ye meri life ki best beat. The confidence. It's not even confidence, it's more like a belief in your work, which is so important. He just knows what he's made is kick ass and it's hard AF, and it is, you know, it just needs the right person to jump on it and take it places. So I feel like when he's producing a beat also, he must be getting so excited about it. And that is, you know, again, for any creator, I keep saying this, if your work is not exciting you and it's making you feel like, kahan pe jana hai, then, and you're creating from the kind of space where you've got thoughts about like, I need to get these numbers on this album, or I need this song to be like a commercial hit, and I want this, like when you bring the business side into your mind while creating, it takes the play out of it. And when creativity is not play and it's business, then it's not pure. So when you're in that very playful being the key word, in that playful space that you're creating from, which he clearly is, then the art is going to be fully pure and is going to come from the heart. And that's why I think so much of the music he produces, whichever style or genre or sonic space, is just pure because he's excited. He's just playing. He's having fun. When you're playing, it's magic, you know? So I think that is another key ingredient to great quality production and great quality, like creativity in general. Just let it be play. Forget the audience, forget the numbers, forget the streaming platforms, forget everything. Just make what you like, just make what brings you joy and what gets you excited, that you're like, oh, this is freaking fire. I want to share it with this artist. I want to send it to this one. I want to, you know, share with the world, etc. So lovely, yaar. And I really like the whole like family was like, computer पे करता रहता क्या? सारा दिन कंप्यूटर पे लगा रहता है. हम सब ने सुना है वही बात ना. हम सब तो उमेर नहीं है, but that was very cute. Dadi ji was very cute. She's like, इतना cute था as a baby. Okay, then I like it. That thing with his the camera focusing on him in the studio, the to-do list, get money, and then Big Dog thing started playing. Nice cut there. I have to say the production of this mini documentary was kick-ass. So props to Spotify. 2016, that was I was thinking in 2016 house music was big. I was out of my house music era way before that. My house music era was like 2006, 5, 6, 4, even 4, up to like 10 maybe. ठीक है. He was and then Tala Yunus laughing. Hilarious. And then and then Tala Anjum. He's like, he must have said that, we've helped him a lot, but he has done a lot for them. I mean, Anjum and his vibe is like, so like an entire album of Tala Anjum, first album, right? And he worked on the whole thing with Umair. Of course, I think one track was with okay, but imagine the level of trust and faith that they have in his abilities, and how they are just like, I just love this brotherhood. It's just so cute because he is way, way younger. And I'm sure they all probably feel this like protective instinct towards him as well. So like another thing that Yunus said, so important that he gets his recognition. So making sure his name is out there. And he's one of the few producers who his name is very prominently featured in the artist and in the credits all the time. A lot of producers don't ensure that. So that's a note for producers out there. You should make sure your name is out there. I'm not so big on like sonic tags unless they're very different, like this one on the beat or very like generic. So unless you have like Bhar cooked another one, or what is Icky's? Icky also has a very nice one. Unless you have that, don't force fit it into a track. Like I'm not for that. And I don't think Umair has that. But he is one like name that is prominent every time a track drops with him on it. So that is really good. And Talanjum and him are a force, yes, together. He's worked with everyone now, like everyone. And that's the thing, you gotta let your work speak. People will come to you. People will come to you if you're that good. So I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. The quality and volume that he puts out, yes. That agency beat, मतलब वो तो Hall of Fame में जानी जानी चाहिए. It's just and I really like what they said. When you recognize potential, you gotta like give it the boost, because if you're like Urdu rap ka main godfather and like the starters and all of that, then you kind of then once you proclaim yourself as that also, and you are, then that comes with a certain level of responsibility as well to help carry the genre forward. So props to all of them for doing that, and fans and friends, nice. I feel like I released an album too early. Yeah, that I wanted to comment on. Why? It's nothing is there's no such thing as too early or too late, or when you make it and you feel like making it and it comes from within, that's the right time. That's it. If you like, I think the concept of like too early or a little late, all of that is very, again, coming from a business mind. If it's coming from the heart and it's ready and you feel the world is ready to hear it and you are ready, more importantly, to share it with the world, then that is the right time for it. So that's that. Overall, I liked his rock star look. Rockstar without a guitar. I like it. I like it. Now the name becomes clear. Now the message is in the name. You don't need. And look at the number of artists he's worked with in the different sonic spaces and genre spaces. He's not limited himself to one. And like the only other person I can sort of say is on a similar path is Bharg. I love that. I love that about these guys. It's like, don't box me. I will do everything. And I will show you that I can do everything and do it well. So amazing. Laga rahe. That's his final message. I liked it. I liked it, guys. This was fun. Man's not into giving Zoom interviews. Okay. I have asked him for real talk. If someday we meet, it might happen. But for now, that's where it stands. But it's good to know his story through this Radar, Spotify's Radar series. And he is very, 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 very important to the scene. And I love that he's just a rare find. He's just a rare find. So a million props to TY for taking that message seriously and actually opening the link and listening to his beat and working with him when nobody probably would have, just by virtue of his age. So great that they didn't let those kind of things bother them. And he, because it's so easy. Imagine getting a thing and a message from someone who looks like a child, and bro, I want to work with you, it would be the most common thing to just ignore it, close it, and move on, right? And forget about it. But props to TY for not doing that. And here we all are enjoying the fruits of that one moment of awesomeness on behalf of TY. He opened that message, he listened to his work, and now we have all these songs. All these songs. I don't think a day goes by where I don't stream at least one Umair song. It's impossible. So yeah, on that note, lovely. Thank you, Spotify Radar, for covering him. He definitely deserves it. And like Raftar says, he's very important to the scene, and more power to him. And keep those albums coming. Produce as many as you want. We are ready for the music. We're always ready. That whole like, you're not ready for this. I'm sick of that line, by the way. We are always ready. Just if there's good music on your plate, serve it. I mean, on the table. Chalo, on that note, DM me for other recommendations. What else you want me to react to? Do support the channel. If you want to visit my Nika store with all my recommended products, that is linked in the description box below. Take care of yourselves. Live long and prosper.